little bird that goes on a journey, a little aventura, and through that process meets other birds as Pepe shares their beautiful seed of cultura en comunidad. And so it is a story about Pepe, a bird, but really it's meant to tell the story of Latino outdoors and what that means. Cultura, comunidad, being of service, celebrating the beauty that is diversity, of engaging with difference, and that appreciation. So, if you have not read Pepe Plantasemillas, I hope you take a look. But also, you're in for a special treat, because now I want to pass it over to Persia of Drag Story Hour for a special reading of Pepe Plantasemillas.
My name is Persia or Persia, either one works. I'm coming to you live from my living room. But most importantly, I'm coming to you live from the beautiful city of San Francisco, California. That's right here in the Mission District. And today, I'm going to read you this beautiful book called Pepe Plantasemillas, a story for children y la comunidad. And look at these beautiful illustrations. Oh, but which one's Pepe? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Are you ready? Let's go. Could it be the blue bird or the amarillo bird? I don't know. We'll see. Let's start. Pepe Plantasemillas had a seed. Where's the seed? I don't see it. Do you see it? Where is it? It's not on this page. Is it on this page? Nope, not on this page either. Where is it? Let's find out. The seed was an idea. An idea. A seed of cultura y comunidad to share with others. Pepe had been nurturing this idea for some time and was curious and excited about it. I wonder how this seed will grow and how I can share it with others, pondered Pepe. And we find out that Pepe was the bluebird on the cover. And there's Pepe. Look. And what do you see? What do you see? What colors do you see? Just shout them out. Shout them out. Tell me. I can't hear you. I know. I'm so sad. But tell me, what colors do you see? I see blues and dark blues and light blues and greens and yellows in a pouch, in a tree, in the sky. One morning, as the warm sun rose into the sky, Pepe thought, yes, it's possible. And decided it was time to fly, explore, and find the perfect place to share the semilla. After gently placing it in a special pouch and putting the pouch around their wing, Pepe whoosh, took off. After a while, Pepe flew over a field and noticed a black bird. It was Checalo Crow bearing a walnut. Hola, Checalo. What are you up to down there? Asked Pepe. Hola, Pepe. I'm burying the walnut in this soil so my familia can eat it later, said Checalo. ¿Qué pasa down there? I'm looking for the perfect place to plant the seed of cultura y comunidad. What was that? Cultura y comunidad, Pepe replied. Hey, how about this field? That sounds great. And there's Pepe with this pouch. And what kind of flower is this right here? It kind of looks like a poppy seed, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? And then we have Checalo with his walnut. And look at the fields in the back. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the perfect place, my friend. Would you like to plant it here with my walnut? Offered Checalo. This walnut will feed my familia through the winter, and this soil will keep it fresh and safe. When I return for the walnut, I can check on your seed too. Pepe thought this was a great idea and gladly planted the seed of cultura y comunidad. There with Checalo, together they planted their seeds and patted the earth down to tuck them in. Pepe marked the spot with a small stone so they could return to see how the semilla had grown. Ah, gracias, Checalo, said Pepe. You're welcome, Pepe, replied Checalo Crow. And there they are. And their seeds are in the earth. And what kind of colors does Checalo have? And look, they look like little stars on his face. Or on her face, or on their face. I don't know. It's a bird. I mean, a crow. As Pepe flew back into the sky, the pouch fell full. Not empty. Pepe peered into the pouch and discovered that the seed had returned. Magic. Pepe looked down at the field and saw that the stone was still in the spot where the seed had been planted. This semilla must be magical, thought Pepe, to be shared again and again and again with everyone. Delighted with the discovery, Pepe continued on the journey to find other perfect places to plant the magical seed. And off he went. And there's the magical seed. And look at all these fields. Look at all those yellows. Magic. Semilla magic. There you go. Soon, Pepe flew over groves of birch, willow, and cottonwood trees and saw a little bird with a dark cap hopping on a birch. It was Chickadee Chewy. Hola, Chewy, called Pepe with a smile. What are you doing on that tree? Hey, Pepe, look what I found, said Chewy. It's the perfect shelf for my favorite sunflower seeds. Chewy sure loves sunflower seeds, Pepe thought, and I'd love to see what he thinks of my seed. Mira, Chewy, check out the semilla I'm sharing, called Pepe. Oh, that's nice. Whistled to Chewy. If I stash that with my seed, I bet they give good energy to each other. What do you think? What do you think? I think they're right. I think so. Claro! Yes! Claro, said Pepe. I'm sharing this magical seed with our community so that we can help each other. It's an abundant seed of cultura y comunidad. Gracias, Pepe, exclaimed Chewy. Y mira, let me thank you by teaching you how to sing my favorite seed song. Pepe and Chewy spent the afternoon together sharing song and seed. After this little floricanto, Pepe flew off to the next encuentro. Soon, Pepe flew near a hollow snag, a dead tree, and saw a flash of movement running up and down on it. It was Nena, not Hatch. What's happening there? Wondered Pepe while calling out with a Hola! Hola, answered Nena. Don't mind me. I'm just caching some seeds that I've been collecting from all over. I'm tucking away beech and hickory nuts with some bark, lichen, and moss. Oh, that's right. And there they are. And there's Nena. Where is Nena? Is there a lot of nenas or is it just movement? Maybe it's just movement, but look. Collecting all the things and putting them in the dead tree. Would you like to add this semilla to your cache? Asked Pepe. Oh, I'd love to, responded Nena. The more, the merrier. That looks like a special seed. Sí, said Pepe. It's a seed of cultura y comunidad that nurtures and brings joy and healing. I've been sharing it with others, and they have added it to their seeds. Oh, wonderful, said Nena. I'm excited to see what our sharing will bring. Pepe enjoyed more time with Nena, hearing some of her beautiful cuentos and trying to run up and down trees like her before flying off to otro encuentro. And here they are. And does this picture look familiar? I hope so. So on the cover is Nena and Pepe. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. And look at Nena, look. What colors do you see? Look at all those colors. They're like reds, but more like pinks. Yes. Let's keep going. As Pepe flew, a chorus of voices rose from within a nearby forest. Flying closer, Pepe spotted a granary tree that seemed to come alive with moving wings, clicking beaks, and lots of laughter. A family of acorn woodpeckers. Hola, familia. ¿Qué pasó with all the holes in that big tree? Asked Pepe. Hola, Pepe, smiled woodpecker Paco. This tree helps us hold seeds to keep our comunidad fed all winter long, especially our little ones and our elders. So we share our seeds with everyone. So you share your seeds with everyone. ¡Qué suave! I also have a semilla that I like to share, offered Pepe. And here's the tree and all the woodpeckers, the family of woodpeckers. And I think this is Paco. Nice. Woodpecker Paco turned his head, and so did his abuelo, 4 tías, 7 tíos, and 23 cousins. A brood of baby woodpeckers peeked out from their nest. Join us! They all joyfully invited. Pepe swooped down to the community tree and nestled the magic seed into one of the cubbies the woodpeckers had made. Laughing and chirping, Pepe's heart was full from planting seeds together with this familia to nourish everyone. After sharing and planting for a little while longer, it was time for Pepe to continue on the journey. Adios, comunidad! Thank you for letting me share my seed, smiled Pepe. Gracias, Pepe, sang the woodpecker family in a chorus of voices. You're part of our comunidad. Please come back anytime. And there they are, look at all them. And what is Pepe doing? Putting his seed in one of the cubbies. Yes. How cute. Pepe continued and soon was flying over a sea of lights and sound. Shoes smacking on a pavement, cars swooshing, horns beep, beep, beeping, and music moving through the air. Pepe was in La Ciudad. Between the buildings and the sidewalks, Pepe saw a vibrant patch of green and heard laughter and music. Friends and families strolled through the trees and the grass. A beautiful blue bird watched from a nearby tree. It was L-O-Q-J. That's right. Can you repeat after me? L-O-Q-J. Holding its seed in her beak and listening proudly as the happy people spoke of the beauty of her home. ¿Qué pasa, Jay? That's a lovely semilla you have there, sang Pepe. Are you having a party? L-O-Q-J gently set her seat down on a tree branch. Coo! Hola, Pepe. I'm just enjoying how happy my neighbors seem to be here in our park, she shared. They remind me of the people I saw before I moved to the city. I'm waiting for just the right moment to share the seed with them and sing the songs of my family back home so they feel welcome here. And here they are. Here's Pepe in the city. That's right. And what do you see? There's this city landscape in the back. There's birds, of course. There's L-O-Q-J, Pepe. And there's people. There's someone in a wheelchair. There's someone with a backpack. There's children. There's adults. All kinds of humans. Beautiful. That's wonderful, Jay. Can I sing with you? Asked Pepe. While gliding down to Jay's perch, I learned a new song from a friend. Por supuesto. The more, the merrier, called it Jay. After we sing together, would you help me plant this seed in the clearing over there? I'd love to, said Pepe. And I have a seed to share too. Ay, que suave, said Jay with a smile. Pepe and Jay sat together on the tree for a while. Then at the exact moment, they looked at each other and knew it was time to sing. They sang and they shared their songs for each other, for their friends, for their familias, for the beautiful neighbors visiting the park. When they had sung their last song for the day, Pepe and Jay floated over to the clearing in the park to plant their seeds together among their neighbors and new friends. Surrounded by la ciudad, Pepe saw how this too was a perfect place to plant their seed of cultura y comunidad. While saying hasta pronto to LOQJ and the park, Pepe felt very, very happy. And here he is. How cute. Yes. And look at those sneakers. I live. And all those colors. And also that eyeliner. I live. I love these illustrations. With the sun beginning to set among the treetops, Pepe flew back into the sky and could sense the seeds growing beautifully beneath the ground. The semillas also grew in las comunidades as others began to share and plant together. Pepe saw how it was all connected and was filled with hope. The seeds we plant can grow into great groves, building cultura, comunidad, and a beautiful future for all. Sí se puede, pero hazlo, sang Pepe to everyone below as they flew off to continue the journey. Y colorín colorado, este cuento será continuado. And look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful illustration with all the birds. And look at Pepe flying over all the places he's been and seeing how the semilla, all the semillas have been spreading cultura y comunidad. Well, that's the end. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful book called Pepe Plantasemillas, and I hope that you get to spread all the culture and all the comunidad wherever you go. My name is Persia or Persia, either one works. I'm coming to you live from San Francisco, California. I'm sending you all my love, all my cultura, all my community, and all my love. Muchas, muchas gracias. Y hasta pronto. Adiós.